father.
Indeed, son. Move! Stand firm! Line up and prepare to face Lord Pharaoh. Back up! Alone at a glance at the array that brought me here today, I died last to gain much excitement from this fight.
May I help you fight them, father?
Where is his mother?
She's in the garden. She says she'd like to see all the blood.
Yes, that smell like us then. Come, watch them. Come on. Power is good and how one responds. Fear. You see how this man was long defeated before I ever walked up to him? He's weak. He's not even going to attempt to hide it from me. This one is a bit more bravery. Even a scrap of hope. But it's not enough. And this one is different. You hide your fear well, boy. But don't worry. In a few moments, that will change. If you give me a good fight, yeah! I may not kill you. Do you understand?
I'm Leonard. What's your names?
My name's Quinn.
Have either of you shaken the sword before?
Just a bit. Never fun though. Not hiding with experience.
Never! I was a bugger! I did!
It's alright, Thompson. Just get you out of here alive. You stay behind me. If he engages, take his left. I'll take his right. Ryan, you keep somewhat distracted, alright?
Do what I can.
Prepare yourselves! Maybe this will be enjoyable after all. Remove the wounded! Let's go, boy! That's enough for today. Take the rest of the slaves back inside.
But, father...
Take Levin inside, nurse. You, come with me. Back! What is your name?
I am Leonard.
You fight well. Extremely well. Which company did we acquire you from?
You acquired me from the Valley Lancer. You bought me from slave traders.
Interesting. It was there you learned to fight?
No, sir. Taught by my father, and now it's Mankin.
Mankin? I heard Mankin was utterly devastated years ago.
Yes. It was. My friend and I were the only ones to escape alive.
I think you'd best tell us your story from the beginning. It's obvious there's much more to you than meets the eye.
I'd be honest, you said. As I said, born and raised on the skirts of Mankin by my father, F.A.I.T.H.
He lived his farmers, but my father's knowledge and skill were far beyond that of his profession. He was a brilliant swordsman, and he diligently trained me in the art of the sword.
Leonard, where are you?
Don't forget the door. Remember your stance, Leonard. Good. Stay focused. 1, 2, 3, 4. Block. Oh. Well done, my son. Well done. What? Oh, you little boy.
You forgot something, Father.
Oh. That was a daring move, son.
Sorry, Father.
You must learn not become impatient with the fight. For I've taught you to increase your focus, to improve your strength. But you must discipline yourself to use these.
I understand, Father, but though I'm grateful, I still do not understand. When am I going to use them? What battles are there to fight for here?
One never knows if or when the king might call upon him to serve him in battle.
Smooth opted up this man, the king, and of our obligation to always be ready to serve him. Though I didn't fully understand what this would mean for my life, I trusted my father, so I trusted in the king he spoke of.
This town gets worse every day.
Don't fret, Leon. We have only one more stop to go.
Get away from me, Bill.
Hello.
May I please have a coin? I'm asleep.
Good morning.
Oh,
Of course. In just a moment, we'll be at Gabriel's place, and we'll get our new site we need. My old friend Gabriel. Good afternoon. We need a new site. Ours is fine, we're gonna have to start it.
Gabriel used to often see us better, Father. What is his story?
Why don't you ask him?
You kidding me? He terrifies me.
Gabriel, he would not even harm a fly. Thank you. Thank you. How are your other projects coming?
I finished it 2 days ago. Would you like to see it?
I believe I would. It is sort of splendid.
The seal and blade was folded, which silver tight.
Who's it for?
The scabbard is also nearly finished. Within the next day or two, my work will be done.
Thank you again, Gabriel.
Fear not. The sword is for one who is willing to serve the king and his people.
Father, I've lost a little. I saw.
Well, hello there, Missy. What is your name?
Name's F.A.I.T.H.
And where are your parents?
I've got no parents. They were killed now with devil. I stayed with me by the servant. She left me safe in the barn and she does the table and carrot every day.
Oh, okay. Well, you have a bright smile. It's as bright as the sunshine on a cloudy day. How would you like to have a hot meal?
But sir, mistress was take kindly to leave me like chores. She said, she owes me and I better not run off. Dad! Dad! Can you see me, Dad? There you are!
Are you okay?
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
You better get yourself home now! Oh no! Clothes in these sleeping, clothes in these washing, and if you want your meal today, you better get after it!
excuse me, madam.
What do you want?
I don't think the girl wants to go with you.
Oh. This girl is my property! I've paid her and put up with her for all these years, so I bring her next to mine!
What do you figure she's worth to you?
Oh! I think I've got to have these empty shillings to compensate for the hassle she's caused me.
Well, here is £5 and 20 shillings more than you asked for.
I don't have
The
to
deal is done.
Ah! Give me that!
Tess! Tess, the king never intended for his subjects to be bought and sold like cattle. I did not buy you. I bought your freedom. Come now, Tess. Do you have some place to stay, or would you like to come and stay with us? Let's go home, sunshine.
How's practice going, you two?
It's great, Tess.
I still ain't figured out what sword fighting got to do with farming.
Oh, what's this?
Little snack. Thought you'd be hungry.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
You look and sound awfully tired. I do hope you haven't been working at the house all day. You need some rest.
I just want to be sure I'm in my feet before.
You don't have to earn your keep here. This is your home now. It's yours forever. You want it,
Yes.
of course.
Dear Father, Tess has a point. I mean about sword fighting and farming. Confess, the more we train, the less I feel like a farmer.
Well, let me ask you this. Which of my lessons is most important to you?
Honor the king, even until death. Compassion for my fellow man.
And why is that?
king is good. He's worthy of our loyalty.
Unless you happen to be the king.
No, but you have, Father, and I know you. If the king is deserving of your complete loyalty, I trust that he is worthy of mine as well.
I'm thankful. I'm glad that you see the king for who he truly is. I am not worthy of high praise which you give me. Before you were born, I failed the king. That failure will haunt me until my death.
What happened, Father?
Years before you were born, the king lived in his great palace across the great sea. And he found a promising young man and woman to help him establish his kingdom here in our land. And your mother and I were that promising young man. The king chose us to usher in the beginning of this glorious paradise. I will serve no other, for there is no one else like him. He taught us in the ways of the sword by day, and walked with us in the cool of the garden by night, until one late summer evening, while the king was away.
Satan, my love, come and see. Look, are they not exquisite? Their journeys from our planet, and they bear such beautiful gifts. Never have I seen such beauty.
But my love, the king asked us not to receive gifts from anyone whom we do not know.
Yes, he did.
But surely, madame, the king did not intend for you to refuse such beautiful gifts as these from a man of my stature. Now, did you? Well, after all, what harm can come from accepting one small gift of adoration?
Kindness, you must rest for the evening.
After receiving the gifts which he received from the man and his servants, he felt obligated to give them lodging and food. Evening was upon us. I could not sleep that night. Something was wrong. Daddy! Promise! Don't hurt him!
Bring them to order. There is something I wish them to see. Go! See the gift that I've left. Burn it down! Who are you? Once I was the king's principal ward, second only to the prince. But now I am free from the king's bondage, and second to no one.
It was then that I knew we were facing Lucius.
Lucius? The Dark Knight? I always thought it was just some mythical tyrant.
Lucius is very real, my son. He had just led a rebellion across the great sea in a king's land. And after he was banished, him and all the men that stood with him vowed to have their revenge, even if it meant death. So they came after us, the people whom the king dearly loved.
So what did you do, Father?
We hid. We ran as far away as we could, and we hid. We could not bear to see the face of the king, but he found us anyway. We failed him, but he forgave us. The king's plans for F.A.I.T.H would now take a different course. Our new charge was to raise you to honor the king and his ways, that one day we might bring victory over Lucius and peace to our land. That is how I have raised you. How I have failed, you must not. Somehow, the king will use you to usher in the dawn of his new kingdom in our land. F.A.I.T.H.
For the first time, I felt I truly understood why my father had been training me for all those years. I set myself even more wholeheartedly to ready myself for the purpose the king had in store for me. Little did I know how soon I would need to be ready. For one day, as Tess and I were returning the provisions from the town, we heard a sound I shall never forget.
Where's your king now?
Stay hid, or you will both be killed.
Gabriel?
What do we do?
Even if I had a dozen of my best men, it would be suicide to see how Lucius under these conditions.
Lucius?
What is it saying?
The swarm approaches, we must hurry.
Present him! I cannot! My work here is finally finished. No! Father!
No. This Tess.
I'm here. I'm alright.
Father, stay with me. You cannot die. Gabriel, help!
I love you. Love you. Stay true to the king.
No! I'm sorry, Leonard.
Why, Gabriel? Why?
Because Lucius knew that your father was the key to the kingdom.
So now that he is dead, hope is dead too.
No, Leonard. Hope lives on.
What do we do now? Should we bury him?
You haven't the time. The reason I was here to witness this was because I had an urgent message to give you, Free. A message from the king.
From the king?
Yes, I am a servant of the king. I am one of his silent warriors. My mission here in Mankin will be complete as soon as I give you this message and a gift.
What message?
Lucius was not the only person being forced to be visiting Mankin today. By order of the king, you must travel immediately into town to warn the people of an upcoming disaster.
What disaster do you speak of, Gabriel?
The Vector Deluge. The Vector Deluge is a terror like no one in F.A.I.T.H has ever seen before. It is an innumerable swarm of insects called Vectors. They are tiny, but unbelievably destructive. They will devour any living substance. Nothing can stop them or even slow them down.
And these Vectors are coming here?
Yes, they cannot survive the heights of the mountains. You must bring the people there.
I don't know, Gabriel. I can't do this.
The king believes in you, Leonard. Now you must believe in the king and in the confidence he has in you. And to serve as a constant reminder of that confidence.
As long as the king lives, I swear to give my life in service to him.
Good lad. Now you must go. I left my horse Deliverance behind my shop. Take him and lead whoever will follow you to the mountains. Be swift, you two, and stick together. And remember, the king reigns.
King reigns. Come on, let's go.
What is the meaning of this? I am the only one in Madden that can call a town meeting.
Prefect, I'm Leonard, Peyton's son. The king has sent
The
me.
king? If the king is still alive, he doesn't rule these parts. I am the authority here.
Please, Prefect, there's not much time. The king has sent me to warn you of the F.A.I.T.H. It's a swarm of uninnumerable creatures. They'll devour everything in their path. You must come and free them out of here. They say, you and I will all die. Oh.
My people, have I ever allowed this community to be harmed in the past? There was a no, of course not. Of course not. And how many of you have ever heard of these F.A.I.T.H creatures? I thought not. Do not heed this warning from this madman. Life will continue as it always has.
If you do not leave this town, you will all die, especially from the king.
The king? And how do you know this is from the king? Yeah. The prefect is right. He's mad.
Get out of my town, boy. Go back to your lives, good people.
Why did I try to warn them? I wanted them to listen.
I believe you need it.
Come on, Tessa. Let's get you out of here.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
What is that?
What is it?
Deliverance took us partway up the mountains, just high enough to where the F.A.I.T.H would no longer follow. But just as we made it, the F.A.I.T.H caught the bottom of his legs and took him from us. Tess and I were alone in the mountains, hungry and terrified, but alive.
you want my name?
Drink some water. I have one request. She has a good property and take care of her.
Who are you, sir? You seem familiar somehow.
I am a man from a distant land. The king sent me.
King?
Yes, you must travel south to the valley of Man. The king wants those people for his plans for cattle trade.
Do as the king wishes.
You will need this for your journey. And do not fear the end. I will never give up.
Tess! No!
Where did you get this?
There was a man that was... Here.
Man?
No. Never mind that. You have to go to the valley now.
It's so green here, Leonard.
I know. Maybe we can find a home here. Excuse me, miss. We just came from the place we heard, outside Mankin. Have you heard? What is?
Wasn't Mankin completely destroyed? So it was. We two were the only survivors.
Oh, you poor things. I'm sorry if we seem cold to your arrival. We've had so many raids on our lands that we have to be cautious.
Who is this? This is Master Stain's land, and he doesn't want any trespassers. You only enter peacefully. Come seeking work. Do you know if this Master Stanton is in any need of extra laborers?
You're wasting your time, strangers. We don't need any more help.
Shouldn't that be for Master Stanton to decide?
Well, I doubt we need any help from a little urchin like you.
Now hold on!
Hello there. Can I help you?
You're looking for Master Stanton. Master Stanton! I am Tess, I'm Leonard, and this is Tess. The child of a long journey. Are looking for food and labor. Are we looking for food in exchange for labor? Would you be in any need of extra help?
Where are you from, son?
Praise and care, right outside Mankin.
Mankin. No problem.
Do you know anything about farming?
I spent my whole life doing that.
Tell you what, I'll give you food and lodging for a hard day's work.
The little bit can work in the kitchen with the others, so it's good.
What's that thing I do? Talk about it. Fair enough?
Thank you.
Will not be disappointed with our work.
Very good.
You should have to use the house and give you the money.
Mira, once you leave, right here. We'll be in the West Indies.
If hungry, I'll show you what needs to be done around the house. Come with me.
Thank you.
The next few weeks were a time of adjustment. The work was hard, but it was a relief not to have to worry about where the next meal would come from. I hid my sword underneath the floorboards of the barrack house, because I wasn't so sure I trusted all the farmhands around. However, I did come to deeply trust Master Stanton. I would say that he and I became good friends. It was nice for Tess and I to feel we were taken care of again.
my signal.
Yes. Just right over there.
You alright, Audrey? Quieter than you do today. Grandma! What's all this? Audrey! Hurry up. Madam Dagan will wait forever.
What's going on? What are you doing to Leona? Ah!
Get her too!
No!
You would rather her stay here and tell Stan what we've done with his precious Leona. That's what I thought.
Gary! I received your message.
Yes, Madam Dagon. We have some commodities for you.
They don't exactly look like anything special. I'll give the standard fare for them. Load them up quickly.
Wait, I have one more thing for you. Go get
Don't
it.
have all day, gentlemen. I have to get this merchandise to Nyland and Lord Ferris. Waits for no one.
It will only be a moment.
All right. Grab and load up the rest. Cedric, doing business for you. Gary, did we do the right thing?
Of course we did. Back to bed, everyone.
We were dragged along by the slave traders. And through it all, Tess never lost hope. She was certain that somehow the king could bring something good out of it all. After many days of travel, the traders brought us here, to Nyland. We had been told of its majesty and of its fierce and formidable ruler. Once we arrived, those stories were proven true. My sword was sold to one of your guards, and we joined your throng of slaves. Here.
Story intrigues me, boy. You haven't known much in your short life. You have, yes you have. What you choose me the most is retained your knowledge of the sword, even after not being able to use it for so long.
Well, thank you, sir. As I said, I was trained by one who was trained by the king. He's no finer swordsman.
I would not go that far. Don't forget, I still vested you today. However, your talent far exceeds that of my guards. Try having time to train effectively. That is why tomorrow, you will begin training my guards. You will still stay here. If you serve me well, that will change. Kneel and swear your allegiance to me, so I know there will be no more treachery from you within my castle.
Cannot swear my allegiance to you, sir. Belongs to one man only, King F.A.I.T.H. But you can swear by the honor of my father that I will train you without deceit, as you wish.
I'm tired of being this king of yours. As far as you're concerned, boy, I am your king. But for now, I'll accept your word. Take the boy, beat him up, feed him.
Sir, there's one more request I humbly ask you in order to improve the effectiveness of the training.
What is it?
I believe it was your captain, Keston, who took possession of my sword when I became slave here. I humbly ask that you return so I might carry out your wishes with my utmost.
All right. Keston, return the sword. Look, But my lord, when you invest it, it is yours again. Let's go! Slave!
That's enough for today. You're dismissed.
Leon, my boy, this progress is excellent.
Thank you, my lord.
In just a few short weeks, you've turned these guards from average fighters to true forces to be reckoned with. Now that will be known in all of F.A.I.T.H, the greatest kingdom in the land. And I have you to thank.
Yes. I suppose you do.
Why do you look troubled, Leon?
No reason, my lord.
It's about your friend, Tess. I told you I liked the workload for you.
Yes, forgive. And I'm very grateful for that. You've been very kind to me.
Don't mistake my kindness for softness. That being said, why don't you go pay your pleasure visit?
Truly?
You find this something from the work along.
Thank you, my lord.
Can't complain. Much.
Consistent at least. Every day. Expand the castle!
Actually, my workload was very light compared to other slaves. Sort of strange, really.
Strange.
How's the training been going, Nina?
Sure, yeah. Training. Too well, actually. Faust's men are quickly becoming a skilled and disciplined force. And Faust is extremely grateful. Don't feel right using my father's teachings to train Faust's men. It doesn't feel right.
I don't think you have a choice, Lord.
That's my way. State your business.
Edith?
Do I know you?
You used to. We're from the Valley of Man.
Why, of course. What are you doing here?
We're in crisis, Leland. We need to speak to Lord Faust immediately.
Of course. Come with me.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now block. And a kick. Out. Good. Now again. Fast. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's my
What is it?
Lord Pharaoh, have mercy.
Rise and speak.
We were sent to the middle of the valley of Nine about a week ago. Our valley was attacked by vicious invaders. With almost no defenders, our only hope was to make Good Island.
We had very little time to flee, and so we quickly were running out of resources, and our very young and very old are quickly becoming sick. I realize we have nothing to offer you, Lord friends, but we beg of you to help us become men of resources as we look for a new home.
I am not a man without compassion. Return to your people. My forces and I will come join you soon. I may even help you more than you know.
Thank you, my Lord. We are so grateful.
Thank you.
Leonard, my boy. Tell the guards to prepare themselves for the journey. We will not need you to accompany us. You have already prepared them perfectly for this.
I have prepared them to bring provisions to refugees. What are you planning, pharaohs?
You act as though you don't want to help them. But these are at once your people.
I fear that my definition of help differs from yours.
Remember your place, Leonard.
Excuse me, miss.
Yes?
Archie!
Leonard!
Stay back!
Leonard, wait! I can't believe you're here. I've actually been looking for you for a while now.
Why were you looking for
Gary
me?
wouldn't tell me where you've been sold.
Why were you looking for me? Make sure I never return.
No, Leonard, wait, it was wrong. What we did to you. And I regretted it from the moment the traitors left. I'm sorry. I don't expect you to forgive me, but I needed to tell you that.
I do forgive you, friend. The king is merciful, so must I be. What you did to us was despicable, but I trust that the king will make good out of it.
The king?
I'll tell you more about him sometime.
And Tess, is she alright?
She's alright. Actually, if you do not heed what I have to say, you all might be joining us sooner than you know it.
What?
We help you gather the leaders of the people, aren't you? Wake up! Wake up!
Wake up.
Please! Where's Master Santa?
He and his wife didn't survive the Marauders' initial attack.
What's all this? Levi? What is this? You're supposed to be a slave. People, you must pack your things immediately and leave Nyland. Who are you to walk in here and give us orders? The boy still thinks he's superior to us. Perhaps he should be sold again.
Enough, Garen.
People, listen. I know you sought out Lord F.A.I.T.H. I work with him, and I know him very well. His only motivation for all he does is for the expansion of his power. Once he gets the guards organized, he will come here, and he will make slaves out of all of you.
Leonard! Wondering we'd fought off the castle this morning, aren't we?
Please don't do this, Faust.
People of Nan! I am Lord Pharaoh, ruler of Nyland. You reached out for my help, and I generously offer it to you. From this point forward, you will all have the honor of serving as my slaves. You have no home or provisions. In my compassion, I will provide you with both. Work hard, and you will live. Work sluggishly, and be punished. Try to escape, and you will die. Do you understand?
You cannot do this, F.A.I.T.H.
Return to the castle before you do something we will both regret.
You enslaved these people. I will no longer train your men.
What a shame, Leonard. You could have been one of my best. Remove his sword! Put him in peasant clothes! No longer will any of my men speak the name Leonard. This man's name is Slave!
I know. Try to hold still, and I'll clean it.
Keep forgetting you're not up there anymore, Leonard. There's nothing you can do about it. I know. But it seems he's getting worse all the time. Certainly not very. Joel's been so kind and compassionate to us.
That's the best you can do.
Gently encouraging us to keep working. I know it's a significantly inferior situation down here, Leonard, but I'm glad you're back with us. I'll be down here with you all, out there any day. I know Tess is glad you're back too. He was hopeless. Where is Tess?
All right, breathe. We have to get back to work before Baron over there catches us.
Please hurry. I'm tired of it. All day, every day. Is there no one prepared? Is there no one who can deliver us from all
I don't know. I'm sorry. I just don't know. But we have to get back to work. Come on.
Come on. You can't do any better than that.
this? Please no! I'm sorry! Please stop!
Enough of this!
How fortunate I have to walk by. Oh! Call for Lord Pharaoh. Seems irrepressible. Feeling feisty, are we, Slick?
What is going on here?
It seems we have a rebel in our midst. How could this happen? How could you let a slave overtake you?
He attacked me, my lord. He is not his any slave. It's...
Well, slave, I'm afraid we must make you an example. Take him to the gates and whip him!
No!
Then you take him to the desert and stake him down! We will let the motion reach the finished law. Away with him!
No! No, you can't do this, Leonard! No! No, you can't do this! What happened? Leonard! They took him!
Oh, Father, where's the vision now? What hope is there? Where is this king who demands justice? Are we all destined to die as slaves? Done all I can to honor the king, to help them, and this is how it all ends? No! 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 No!
What do you want, Baron?
Your friend, Tess, she was falling again behind this morning.
She just has bad days. Give her time.
Time? Leonard died weeks ago. Pull yourself together, or we're all gonna get whipped.
You still don't know when to shut your mouth, Baron.
Why, you little... Who is that?
Sir, state your name and your intentions. We shall herald your arrival to Lord Pharaoh.
My message for Faust only.
That voice.
Lord Pharaoh is not expecting any visitors, and will not come dancing to your room, sir. I suggest you depart once.
My message from the king. And I'll wait here until Faust hears it.
It can't be. It's Leonard.
Tell me, sir, who you then shelter in his presence with an absurd message from a make-believe king?
My name is Leonard. And I come by the authority of the king and the might of his sword.
Oh,
He has heard the cries of the people you've enslaved. Command you now, let my people go.
Tess! You're going, Tess!
Well, you are certainly not a nobleman, but rather a slave with no name here in Ireland. Keston, kill him.
When I'm through with you, you will be on your knees, bleeding and dying.
Very well then, Cassian. But remember, the choice was yours. I have no quarrel with you. Swear that you will raise no sword against me or the king's people ever again. You shall live.
I swear!
No one disgraces Lord Pharaoh and lives!
The king has said, the king has promised to set these people free, Pharaoh. Let them go.
I will never let them go! You will have to kill me first!
Then let me know to all. I challenge Pharaoh to a duel. If he wins, I'll serve as a slave under his hand till my heart beats no more. But if I am victorious, you must relent to the will of the king and let the people go. If you have any honor left in you, you'll meet me here tomorrow. That is unless, of course, you are afraid.
I will meet you and kill you, slave!
Clean this mess up. Get back to work.
Back to work, slave.
Leave it!
Many slaves have died at your evil hands, sir. If you ever harm another slave again, I'll hunt you down. You're justified by the edge of my sword. Off my road. Hello, sunshine.
Leave it! I thought you were dead.
So did I. Come on.
I missed you, Leonard.
You did?
Of course I did. You seem different, though.
Do I?
Yes, you do. Stronger, more assured, more at peace somehow.
You are him to thank for that.
Him? Who are you talking about, Leonard? What happened to you out there?
You know back into the desert?
Yes, I remember him saying you were dealt with. Was it the Moshi beast?
It wasn't a beast. It was multiple beasts. Several tiny ones. They slowly surrounded me until one took a bite on my arm. I kept up the bites until I thought I was going to die, Tess. I really did.
Thunder struck, and it began to rain. The thunder frightened them off, and the rain loosened my bonds. I was able to pull free and run. As I heard them coming again, I knew there was no way to outrun them. I figured I'd only prolonged the inevitable. I was done, Tess. I was weary. I was in pain. And I was angry. So angry. I stopped where I was, and I cried out,
Well, Father! Who is this king you taught me to honor? Who is this king you taught me to serve? Who is this king you say loves this land and the people in it?
He came to me in the desert, Tess. I doubted him for so long, even as I tried my best to serve him. But as soon as I saw him, I knew I could never doubt again. He was so good to me, Tess. He cleaned me up and nursed me back to health, and then began training me. In such training, Tess, I saw echoes of what my father had taught me. But the king's training was so pure, so masterful. He made me a knight who was ready to lead his people out of bondage, as he promised.
I don't know what to say. It's just so incredible.
I know. It's unlike anything I've ever experienced.
I think it's unlike anything Varus has ever experienced as well. I wish so badly we could leave this wretched place.
You asking me not to face F.A.I.T.H tomorrow?
What do you think? I just wish I didn't just be facing the curse. I wish I could help.
No. You will stay here when it's safe. I will face F.A.I.T alone.
You're right, Williams. It's much safer to leave a helpless young girl all alone, enslaved in a foreign land.
You're one of the last I've been since the day I met you.
I'm going with you, Lindy. I've lost you once. I'm not losing you again.
You should get some rest then, sunshine. Can't leave you both we need. The king has promised to set these people free for us. If I die today, be assured that another will come. Show me time. Either way, your time is short unless you let the people go.
I'm the king here, and I swear by the power of my sword, I will never let these slaves go. You swear and clear. I will never kneel to a slave sword!
Follow Lena.
Where? To the desert? To the jaws of death?
Yeah, why should we trust Lena?
Listen, all of you, think of all that Leonard has done for us. This is a man worth following.
Thank you, Craig. But any good you've seen in me today comes from the king. It was he that protected and restored me in the desert. It was he that gave me the power to defeat Pharaoh. It was he, the same Pharaoh, never after battle or duel to any man. He did this for you because he heard your cries and he cared. He provided your freedom. As we set our feet towards that freedom, will you join me as we set our hearts towards serving him?
I will. I will serve the king. As will I.
As will I.
Then pack your things, people of the king. We have a long journey ahead of us. The king wins!
The king wins!
It won't be an easy journey. The desert is harsh and unforgiving, and only the king knows what dangers lie in wait for us. But whatever happens, whatever obstacles cross our path, the king will be with us. He will be our Lord and guide, and through him we will live and thrive. This is the spark of a new nation, a kingdom's dawn.